I'm Milena, designer and inventor of the Empathy Toy. The Empathy Toy was my thesis project in design school, and now it's in over 1,000 classrooms in 43 countries. The Failure Toy is this obvious next step in a series of toys that we're using to teach social and emotional skills. We're using toys to teach what textbooks can't. We're talking to teachers and educators about why failure is important and what it has to do with their current classrooms and their future classrooms.
With today's youth, the notion of anxiety is very common. Our kids have to become adults very quickly.
Globalization, we're seeing inundation of knowledge. We're seeing competition at a global level like we've never seen before.
I think right now we have an unfortunate view towards failure in our school system.
Because we value success over learning. And in schools, we value testing over learning.
I think that failure is seen as something to be avoided, something not to be discussed, something that is going to make kids feel badly about themselves.
In music and in sports, failure is called practice. And for some reason in our education, we don't have a word for it. So it's just this failure. It's this thing that we should avoid at all costs.
We're trying to put the F word to the side and just kind of blur it with this notion of challenge.
Failure is just part of our development. It's part of our learning. It's this way of exploring ideas. It's this way of seeing if your assumptions are correct. We're reframing failure as feedback.
Anything that can help students recognize that failure isn't a bad thing, but a way to learn, a way to actually make themselves better, is extraordinarily important.
That's why we're designing the world's first failure toy. This abstract puzzle that's played collaboratively, and the idea of it is that it's this intense, 5 to 15, 20 minutes of gameplay, but then that leads into this rich discussion about what failure has to do with anything from collaboration all the way to design and innovation.